I think you can tell a lot about a person by the way, whether or not they say a handful or a fistful, or if the way we express ourselves is everything. What's underneath, what's under the hood, what's inside you, it comes out unconsciously. We don't realize that we're doing it because it's literally our identity, this version of like me as Justin, the persona, the identity was shaped by every single experience that I have ever had in my entire life. From when I was young, when I was born, to the point where I got to a point where I started to want to change, like go on a spiritual journey, a path of change, and every experience up to that point got me to that point. And then I made a conscious choice to, you know what, I feel like there's something else for me. There's more out there in this world. Now I went on a journey of learning and intake of information, and I learned that you can influence how you feel on the inside by what you speak to yourself. So everything you speak to yourself, everything you do for yourself is something that you experience. I know somebody said, when I took LSD one time, I took it a couple times before, and then one time I was like, he's like, why do you like it? I was like, well, it's a really fun experience. He's like, that's not an experience. You've already done it for the first time. That's the experience. And every other time is like, you're just doing it. I'm like, so the first time I was alive, that was the only time I've experienced life. Every single day that we are alive, we're experiencing life. Every single moment we're experiencing life. When I put my hand on my face, I experienced me putting my hand on my face. When I experience a thought come up, I'm experiencing that thought. So when we speak to ourselves in certain ways, especially positive or negative, they can influence in a good or negative way. If you speak to yourself in a way that's constructive rather than destructive, you'll start to construct a version of yourself that you'd rather experience. It's all about building what we'd want rather than trying to take down what we don't. I mean, we have to look at what's built that we don't want so that it can crumble. But if we focus on the negative, the problems, we'll get more problems. What you focus on grows. If you focus on the solutions, on what you like in the world, what you're grateful for, you will feel that there is more to be grateful for. You will feel that there is more to like in the world, because that's where your focus is. That's where you are magnifying your attention on this. And when you take your attention off of the fear-based ideologies, the negative stuff in the world, anything if you take your attention off of it, it literally withers away, because your energy, your focus is the real currency. Remember that.